Have you ever stopped to think that the sun, this star that warms and lights us every day, will one day die? It sounds distant, almost impossible to imagine, but science already knows how and when it will happen. And more, what will happen to Earth when that moment comes? Today, we're going to explore this inevitable cosmic future. The Sun was born about 4.6 billion years ago from the gravitational collapse of a cloud of gas and dust. Since then, it has supported life on Earth by converting hydrogen into helium through nuclear fusion in its core. This process releases a tremendous amount of energy, radiating as light and heat. Today, the Sun is halfway through its life cycle. Scientists estimate it will stay in this phase for another 5 billion years. But like everything in the universe, it also has a life cycle, and one day, its fuel will run out. When the hydrogen in the Sun's core runs out, it will start fusing helium into heavier elements. This will cause the core to shrink and the outer layers to expand, turning the Sun into a red giant. At that stage, it could grow up to 250 times its current size and engulf the inner planets like Mercury and Venus. Earth, though farther away, won't be safe. Some scientists believe it will be swallowed. Others think it may escape, but at a great cost, life will vanish. The extreme radiation, unbearable heat, and the evaporation of the oceans will turn our planet into a barren desert. After the red giant phase, the Sun will no longer have enough energy to support its outer layers. These layers will slowly be expelled into space, forming a planetary nebula, a beautiful glowing cloud of gas. What will remain at the center is the Sun's core, now transformed into a white dwarf, extremely dense, about the size of Earth, but with half the Sun's original mass. This white dwarf will no longer perform nuclear fusion. It will simply cool down slowly over trillions of years until it becomes a black dwarf, a cold, invisible body fading into the universe. If Earth survives the Sun's expansion, it won't escape unharmed. The loss of the Sun's mass during this transformation will change the gravity of the solar system. Planets may shift orbits, move away, or even collide with each other. Earth could be flung into deep space and freeze quickly. Even if it stays in orbit, there will be no atmosphere, no water, no warmth. Our planet will become a sterile rock with no trace of life. The beautiful blue Earth we know will no longer exist as a cosmic oasis. It may seem like we have plenty of time, and we actually do. But even before the Sun becomes a red giant, it will grow hotter and brighter. In about 1 billion years, Earth's oceans will start to evaporate, making life unsustainable long before the Sun's final death. This means that if we want to survive as a species, we'll need to become interplanetary. Colonizing Mars might be just the beginning. The search for habitable exoplanets and building ships for interstellar travel will be crucial. Human survival, in the end, will depend on our ability to leave Earth behind. The death of the Sun is an inevitable event, but also a powerful reminder that everything in the universe follows a cycle. We still have billions of years, but time isn't infinite. We must cherish Earth while it's still habitable and invest in science, technology, and collective awareness. The future of humanity may depend on what we choose to do today, and who knows? Maybe one day, our descendants will tell this story from another planet, gazing at a sky where the Sun no longer shines.